Your clients eventually want to get a job that will meet their needs. This tab has features that will help them build on their strengths. There are 5 sections to this area, and the first one is called Customize Your Tools. In this section, users are reminded that people often overlook their best strengths because they mistakenly believe that everyone has them. Users are reminded that they can consciously use their personality strengths in their resumes, cover letters, networks, and interviews. Building on the idea of one's personality strengths leads us to the interview guide. The interview guide is a template that ensures a good foundation for a behavioral interview. Users will be guided to match their unique personality strengths to the job requirements. They start here. The interview guide starts by having the user analyze the job requirements and identify concrete examples of how their strengths relate to these requirements. Tips for doing so are provided. There are 5 tips for this important analysis. The first one is to put yourself in the employer's place. Ask questions such as, what are the employer's needs? What will they be looking for? What will make them successful? Secondly, analyze the written information for the underlying needs. If they're asking, for example, for 2 years' experience, why would they ask that? The answer is probably because they want to reduce their training time and costs, so a need is cost savings. Maybe they want to bring some new ideas to the company, so the need is quality improvement. So think about those things as they go through it. The third area is to identify concrete examples related to the requirements or needs of the job. Fourth one is to go beyond the written information. Ask for a job description. Ask for some suggestions. And finally, gather other information. Many companies will have web addresses that will tell you about the company and its history and future plans. By following this guide, the user will create a sophisticated document that summarizes the needs of the employer. Once the needs of the employer are identified, the attention now turns to the linkage of the user strengths to these requirements. In the end, this is an example of one interview guide. As a user completes another, they are all saved into the portfolio so they can be retrieved as needed. The top half is all about the employer and acts as a reminder to the user of what the employer is looking for. The bottom half contains their personality strengths. The bottom right contains the concrete examples of how these strengths relate to the specific requirements of the job. By printing the guide and taking it to the interview, the user can calm herself and remind herself of the key elements of the position and how she can meet those needs. The networking feature encourages users to identify people who can help them, and it actually captures these names right into the program. Templates are provided for phoning them, meeting to build rapport, and writing a thank you follow-up email, which is saved into the program so the user can remember what she said to who, and all of these are saved into her portfolio. The resume wizard is pretty straightforward. However, there are 3 features that are especially interesting. You can rearrange the order of the sections by dragging and dropping them to suit you. You can print the report in 3 ways, and you can choose to hide the whole resume wizard if you have a specific way you'd like your users to prepare their own resumes. If you want, this feature will not show up at all. The Find Jobs feature contains several ideas worth pursuing. One of the most effective is to Google the job you want in your area. Links to national job posting sites are offered that give users the ability to search for jobs of interest in their area. In the end, your clients will find many useful tips and suggestions for improving their job finding success in this tab. Thank you. The job search video is now over. Please contact us if you have any questions.